are certain mistakes you can avoid in spring that can make a huge difference in how you like your outfit and how you feel about your outfit, and then also how it looks. So we're gonna talk about a few ways to help you dress a little bit better this spring 2024 and what to avoid. And hopefully this video is super helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I always forget to say that until the end of the video. Hi, I'm Anna, and I have a YouTube channel. I'd love it if you subscribe. If you like this video, you can wait, or give it a thumbs up or something like that. All that YouTube stuff. Okay, let's get started. Here is a style mistake that a lot of people make in Florida, and for good reason, and I see the purpose of this, but I just don't think it looks that great. And what it is rolling up your jeans to be basically capris. Now, as I mentioned in my spring denim trends video, cuffed jeans are back. It's a big trend. And if you see all the cuffed jeans that are out there and the people cuffing them and everything, they're cuffed at the ankle or their feet, not up there at the widest part of their calf. And I'm definitely not saying not to cuff your jeans, but when you roll them up all the way to basically your calf and now they are capri length jeans, it's not very flattering. You're just chopping yourself off in several places at your calf, and then you're just gonna stop at your ankle. I would just not roll those things up or just wear a pair of shorts. I'd like to share with you our sponsor for this video, which is Kohl's, and y'all are sleeping on Kohl's in the springtime. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna show you what I have from Kohl's for this spring 2024. Some really cute things, including this little linen vest, which is part of a set. Actually, they're sold separately, but they're basically can be worn as a set. And so this little linen vest, little linen shorts. It comes in other colors. You don't have to buy hot pink. I just really like the hot pink. But this is by the Nine West brand from Kohl's, and it's just so cute. One of my favorite pieces from Kohl's, if you need a pair of jeans that are under $50 and you really want an affordable wide leg jean, there's this one pair by the Lauren Conrad brand that I love from Kohl's. They just fit so great. I am 5'6", and they hit me right where I can wear like flat shoes or my tennis shoes. They're just a really great pair. I have them in white for this video, but you've seen them. If you've seen my other Kohl videos, you've seen them in other colors. This next piece is a linen blend navy dress. It's like a soft navy, a very like spring looking navy, which is so cute. It's fully lined, and I love it with my beige accessories, my nude shoes or nude heels. I feel like this is such a great dress for spring and summer. I mentioned in so many videos that I love the high neck tank top look. I liked it last summer, I like it this summer. And so this one from Nine West that I think comes in other colors, but I just love the white. This is so cute. I mean, this is obviously a top that can go with literally anything. It looks so classy. It looks a lot more expensive than it actually is. And such a perfect top for spring and summer. So I got a blazer from the Lauren Conrad brand. This is a linen and cotton blend of a blazer. It's unlined, so it's very lightweight, just an easy blazer for spring and summer. Really great if you're looking for work wear. I think this looks amazing with just jeans and like a tank top, or you could easily wear this with more work appropriate pants. Great for warmer weather when you need to have something more work appropriate. These pants I think are new for this year. I have not seen them before, and I decided to get the blue, although they do come in a couple other colors, but they are a super high rise. They're also by the Lauren Conrad brand. And I just think they're so cute. They're a cotton blend. They just scream spring to me. And honestly, it's just something different than I normally wear. So I like to have other options besides shorts to wear in spring. Well, I basically shorts and jeans. I want to have some other kind of bottoms to wear. I think I've mentioned that in a couple of videos. Another dress I got from Kohl's. This is just an easy, simple, very classic style wrap dress. And I love a blue and white print. I feel like the blue and white print is one that's more classic, doesn't really ever go out of style. And it's just a very conservative little wrap dress. And it also has like a little snap in the bust area, which I love, because when it doesn't, it's like I'm exposing myself to everybody. So I don't understand why all dresses don't have that when they're a wrap dress. But anyway, this one does, which is great. It does come in some other prints, but I just really love this little blue and white. I will link all the items that I am wearing in this video from Kohl's in the description box below. And let's continue. In the spring, but always, pretty much every season, be like a little bit careful when you're buying prints And here's the reason why I'm mentioning that in this video, because I do mention that in several videos for several different reasons. But for this video, and kind of what inspired this video, is I saw this dress on Mango and I love the print. How cute. I love this print. I think it looks so beautiful. I was looking through the photos. I look at the back of the dress and the stripe is so mismatched. And to me, this makes the dress look kind of cheap. Also, it's not very expensive, and if they were to make it to where the stripes lined up perfectly at every intersection, that dress would be a whole lot more expensive because they would have to use a lot more fabric and a lot more expertise to try to get it all lined up and fit right and all that stuff. So there's that too. Like, you probably don't want to go pay $800 for a dress and just have them all lined up. So what I do is I just kind of stay away from those. If it just has that kind of thing going on, then I just don't buy it, and I just don't buy it. That's kind of my solution. Now, here's the other thing though. Some people would get bothered by that with florals, or basically with any print if it's not lined up perfectly. And if you're that person, then, you know, obviously stay away from prints altogether. For me personally, when it's a floral or it's something more abstract and it's not quite so obvious that it's not lined up, it doesn't really bother me. I have several floral dresses where on the side seam, it's not exactly lined up, and like, it just doesn't bother me, and I don't think it's that obvious. And also, again, you know, I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for a dress just to have it lined up like that. Like, it doesn't bother me that bad, but you just have to decide for yourself. And you know, if it's on the side, maybe it's not quite so bad. It's not quite so obvious. Your arms are kind of down here. It's not really that big of a deal, but in the back, I mean, right down the center, it just like, I don't, no, not for me. This is more of a PSA because I feel like I say this every spring and summer, but it's an important reminder, okay? When you're going shopping and you're buying white bottoms, it is best to get them more loose fit because, for obvious reasons, white tends to be a little more see-through. Even when it's a beautiful, wonderful, very high quality fabric, it can still sometimes be a little bit sheer. And with white, it's like you could have the exact same thing in any other color, even beige, and it looks amazing, but then you get that same item in white and it can look cheap and tacky. I would either go up a size or get a style that isn't quite so fitted and tight. These are not seamless underwear. I'll explain that in a minute, but with jeans like this that are very skinny and tight, it's really hard to not see your underwear because they're just the white plus them being tight. It's not a good combination. Whenever you're putting on your underwear, if you choose to wear underwear, I would stick with the nude or skin tone. Definitely not white. White will show through. And I know that there's this thing saying like red underwear works. Okay, many of you commented in a video of mine that I should try red underwear, that red underwear is not see-through, you can't see it. I don't know what red underwear y'all trying, but you can totally see my red underwear. And this dress is one where you would definitely need nude underwear. I also tried it with the white jeans. You can't really tell on camera, but I can see it's a little bit darker in person. I mean, red is definitely not working for me. I strongly suggest still sticking to nude unless red somehow works for you and your skin tone. Let's talk about black footwear and some mistakes and some non-mistakes with black footwear in the spring. So in the past, and I still stand by this, I love nude footwear for lots of outfits for spring. And the reason why is because if you get something skin color, if you're wearing a shorter hemline, your legs just keep going on. There's nothing that stops the eye and like makes you stop right there at your feet. It looks amazing. It looks like your legs go on for days. The attention is all the way up here on your dress and your face and up here as opposed to your feet. So I will always stand by nude footwear. When in doubt, go to nude footwear. However, I will say this, I've been loving the trend of black ballet flats and black mesh sandals in certain cases. With these examples I'm showing you, the black accessories are part of the outfit and create a whole different look. Neither is right or wrong in my opinion, but I do think black can be a nice change of pace on certain outfits and with certain accessories. This definitely does not work with every outfit, especially in the spring. So I think the general thing to consider is that if you're gonna wear black footwear, just know that that is going to be a definite eye-catching part of your outfit. And if you want that, perfect, especially if you're like trying to match your black sandals with your belt or your bag or something like that, wonderful. But if you don't want it to be the star of the show and you're not trying to highlight your feet or highlight the bottom, your feet basically, you're not trying to get people to look down there and you want to highlight your top or something, then you would probably want to stick with nude. A mistake that people make often is they pair black with everything. And black does go with everything. I mean, you can put any color with black and it goes together, but does it look the best? Usually not. And I know I mentioned this in a lot of videos on style mistakes, but it's definitely important in the spring. Here I have a bright purple and it doesn't look terrible with black, but when I pair it next to brown or a lighter neutral, the color is highlighted instead of competing with the black. So if you have to look nice for work, you probably have several black pants in your closet, and you probably want to pair all your tops with the black pants, but I would try to find something like a brown or a gray or a navy that could work with those colors a little bit better and help highlight the color and complement the color instead of taking away from it. Now I mentioned about some tips about buying white before, and this tip is to not ignore your white for fear of getting stains on it. That is something I know we all do because we're like, oh my goodness, I want to wear this, but I might get a stain on it, and what would happen then? But there's really no sense in having it if you're not gonna wear it. And honestly, just make a point to, if you do spill something on it, as soon as you get home, you take it off, you put some spray and wash or whatever on it to get out the stain. Quick little tip. I had a stain on some wipe something that I had. I washed it with stain remover and everything, and after I washed it, it still had the stain. I was like, oh shoot. This sucks, what am I gonna do? I got some of the pink stuff. Have you ever used that before? Well, I don't think this is how you're supposed to use it, but I got it and I just basically smushed it into the stain while it was still wet and let it sit there for a little while, and then washed it again, and it came out, completely came out. I don't know if they recommend doing it that way, but that's what worked for me. So I will link that stuff below because it's been pretty amazing, and also I use it on like my white towels and stuff to make them whiter. But the point is, just wear your stuff. Same thing with, not wearing your nice, or not bringing out your nice bags or your nice jewelry because you're scared something might happen. But there's really no point in just keeping them locked up in your closet. You might as well wear them, let them live the life they were meant to live. This next style mistake I'm probably going to mention in several videos this spring and summer because it is so important. But it's to not forget about how much your accessories can impact your overall outfit. Here where I live, it's still kind of cold, it's still kind of chilly, but beautiful in the afternoons. But eventually it gets so hot where it's really hard to wear hardly anything. It's just so hot. So I wear a lot of vests, a lot of tank tops, and I find it very important to put my accessories on. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just I wear this watch. I love these new earrings that I have. And then, I have a chain necklace that I love to wear. It's surprising that I'm not wearing it today because I wear it all the time. But I have these few accessories that I feel like make me look a little bit more pulled together, even though I'm just wearing something kind of basic. But I think it's very important to get some accessories that you can go to every day that help elevate your look, even when you're dressed very casually. Another style mistake women make in the springtime is the footwear situation. And listen, I'm a person who has lots of feet problems. I will not go into all of those, but I totally understand you need to have your feet be comfortable. And I would never want you to sacrifice your comfort for fashion. That's not gonna work out well in the long run. However, there are a ton of shoes out there, and you don't have to settle for the comfortable but ugly shoes all the time. Those are great to have, and I have a pair of those as well, and I wear them sometimes with certain things, but if there's any occasion where I wanna have any kind of outfit on, I'm not gonna wear those. And I do have a lot of shoes though that are very comfortable, that are comfortable on me, that I actually feel really good in, and they still look kind of cute. And sometimes it's honestly the shoe that you would never think of that's gonna be your go-to shoe, but they are out there. You just have to try them on and really walk around in them and really make sure that they fit really well. But it's okay to take a little bit of time to search out and find some shoes that are cute and comfortable on your feet so that your whole outfit's complete from head to toe. A big mistake people make in spring and every other season is they go shopping without a plan. So before you go on a big shopping trip, or you're really excited about spring shopping and you want to get some new things for your wardrobe, I highly suggest going to your closet and really assessing what you have and what you need. Do you have a whole bunch of tops and basically no bottoms to go with them? Okay, well then maybe you should ignore tops when you go shopping and only focus on the bottoms. Or do you have all going out clothes and you really don't have much to wear to work during the day? Then maybe that should be your focus. Or maybe you have a lot of fun, interesting tops, but you don't have any basics. Let's go see what you already have so you don't get any more of that, and then what you need. And that goes into my next point, which is kind of the same point, but you need to play dress up in your clothes. I really strongly suggest doing this before every season, or just like once a month or once every 2 months, because you will be shocked that it's actually fun. Maybe you don't want to do it and you're like, oh, I don't want to go try on my clothes. They're not going to fit, or maybe I've gained some weight or whatever. But once you get started, even if things don't fit anymore, I'm telling you, and you've gained 10 pounds since the last time you tried it on, it is so freeing to be like, okay, these don't fit. They do not need to be hanging in my closet right now. I'm going to go put them in the pantry or wherever you want to put them, just so that they're out of your closet for now. You can come back to them later, but you want to get that stuff out of your closet. And then also you just want to play around in the clothes that are left over and see what outfits you can put together. That will really give you an idea of what you need or what you don't need as well. Now in the spring and the summer, sunglasses, or basically any time of year, sunglasses are super important because we don't want to be doing this all the time. We want to protect our eyes and we don't want to get wrinkles any more than we have to around our eyes, right? So sunglasses are pretty important. And I think the mistake here is not thinking about sunglasses being a part of your outfit. This is kind of a, like, is it necessary? Do you really need to coordinate all this? Not really, but I just gotta say, I think sunglasses can go so far in elevating an outfit. And I think updating your sunglasses and having some that you love and you really like the way they look is important and can just really elevate your outfit. And then the last spring style mistake, I've mentioned this in many videos before, but I think I'll throw it in here because I know someone will be like, what about this? And you know, it's this number. Hold on. Can you see it? I have a nude bra on. I mean, nobody's gonna wear their bra like that. That was kind of weird that I did that. Anyway, but you know what I mean? Like having your bra hanging out, and it's usually not in tops like this that it happens. I think I just messed up my top. It's the ones with like the really thin tank and then people wear a bra with it. There are many tank tops with wide straps, or if it's a high neck, there's ones that have a T-back in the back so that it goes like this. I mean, there's all kinds of bras out there now that work for all kinds of situations. There's really no reason to have like, boop, with, you know, the wrong top anymore, unless you wanted it to be that way. So I would just be careful with that. Then of course, with your underwear, seamless is great. Nude underwear is great. The undergarment situation can really, if you're going to like an event or somewhere where you really want to look nice, you know, the underwear thing, you can wear the nicest outfit. It's millions of dollars. And then if you have panty lines, it can just be kind of a distraction and it kind of cheapen your look. So I would just be cognizant of that and think about your underwear as much as your outfit if you have something special that you're going to this spring. So I hope you like this video, and thank you to Kohl's for sponsoring. I will leave everything linked below that I am wearing, including my sizes. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or thumbs down if you didn't, and consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you like this video, and I will see you next time.